I was on the bus the other day. You hear such interesting things. You sit back and listen on the bus or the trains. People say some off the wall stuff, man. A lot of times I don't get involved in people's conversations. I just sit back and listen. And there was this brother on a bus. And he was talking about, yeah, man, back in the day, man, you had some real G's, man. You had real players, man. You had real players out there. You ain't got no real players now, man. These dudes snitching, man. These dudes some rats, man. If you got 5 guys in a car, 3 of them gonna snitch, bro. 3 of them gonna snitch, bro. They putting all these, the police getting these guys, they giving all this, putting this time on these guys, man. And these guys breaking down like some punks and they snitching, man. Back in the day, we had some real G's, man. We had some players in the game, man. And you know what's insane to me, dude? Over the last 2 or 3 years, I've sat here and listened to so many guys on public transportation waxing poetically about the good old days, man, when you had honor among thieves. Okay, back in the day, when you and a group of guys could go there and you could break the law. You can commit whatever type of crime, and no one would snitch. None of your crew would say anything. They didn't care about doing 10, 15 years because they was real men. You know what I'm saying? They was real men, bro. Back in the day, and it's sick. It's sick on so many levels. First of all, it's sick that these dudes don't realize that they worked. You got some warped masculinity in some of these communities. And it's a shame. Basically, you calling good evil and evil good. Okay? You going out there committing a group of guys committing crimes together and them not telling it's not a good thing. How about this? How about you don't commit crimes? How about if you stop committing crimes, you don't have to worry about nobody snitching. Okay? How about we not commit the crimes and then we don't have to worry about snitching? You know, I just find it amazing that that never crosses these dudes' minds. And I want to say to this guy so bad, hey, instead of sitting here worrying about dudes committing crimes and snitching, how about you don't commit the crimes? Okay? How about you got 5 dudes who get together and do some business? How about that business be, I don't know, opening a legitimate business? How about these dudes go get some money and actually open up a store or a restaurant? How about these dudes go around and feed the homeless or help the poor or elderly women or something? How about you do something constructive? You open a business that I don't know, Meals on Wheels or something. You go bring food and stuff to elderly men and women. Do something constructive, dude. You know, you get these guys together and what they want to work on is doing something demonic. And here's what's crazy about the whole no snitching thing. It ain't just the criminals doing it who be talking that crazy stuff. You literally have people in these communities who live in these communities talking about, man, I ain't no rat, man, I ain't no snitch, man. And it's insane for a couple of different reasons. First of all, the same people who sit out here crying about, oh, they killing everybody in the community. Oh, all these crimes. Oh, they raped my daughter. Oh, they killed my mother. They did this and they did that. Well, one minute you complaining about the stuff that criminals are doing, the next minute, I ain't no rat, I ain't no snitch, I ain't gonna snitch, I ain't gonna be no rat. You've created a safe environment for demonic behavior, okay? You created a safe environment for demons, really. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you're out there murdering, raping, and killing, what do you think you're doing? That's demonic, man. How do you create a safe environment for criminals and then complain on the other hand about crime being in your community? That's insane to me. It's insane because I'm telling you, I literally hear the same people crying about all the crime in the neighborhood, but then turn around next week. Yeah, man, somebody shot some dude, little homie got shot. I mean, I know about it, but I ain't no snitch. I ain't telling nobody. That's crazy. Because here's the thing. That same person who shot a little homie might have shoot one of your relatives. Okay. That same person who broke in somebody's house might break in your house. Okay. And also, don't assume for a second that a person who commits one crime only does that one type of crime. All right. That dude who wasn't shooting somebody, that guy might be a rapist. Okay. That guy might have gone around beating up somebody, breaking into somebody's house. This dude might be actually out here doing multiple different things. Okay. There's no hard fast rule with that, man. You have some criminals who only do one type of crime, but you got some criminals who do different stuff. Okay. And like I said, it's insane to me. This dude is literally waxing poetic about the good old days where a group of dudes could get together, commit crimes, and the dudes would go ahead. Yeah, man, back in the day, a dude would do 10 years. He don't care. Man, I do 20 years. I ain't violating the sanctity of, of the brotherhood, man. Like, it's crazy. And these dudes really think that there's honor among thieves. Now, back in the day, you still had some guys snitching. Okay, it's probably more guys now. Those dudes, but it was never really honor among thieves. It's just demonic. And like I said, it's insane that I see so many people talking about they ain't no rat, they ain't no snitch, but they ain't complaining about all the crime in the community. When you create a safe haven for crime, now don't get me wrong, there's multiple reasons why crime happens in certain communities, but I do think this is one of them. Okay, you got some dude who's killing somebody or murder or rapist or a child molester or whatever, and instead of you reporting this person and getting them the heck up out of here, getting a butt in a nice cozy prison cell where they belong, off the streets, okay, where they can get some rehabilitation and possibly come out a better person, you creating a safe environment for them. You creating a haven for crime, okay, and then complaining about crime. Why we got so much crime in our neighborhood? Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's my true belief that probably 90% of the crime in any general community is probably committed by 10%, 5 or 10% of people in the community. You heard me. Majority of crime in the community, I truly believe, this is my personal opinion, is done by a very small percentage of people in the community. And these dudes are repeat offenders. Okay. It's probably one dude out there who's raped multiple women. Okay. And somebody know who did it. Somebody know about it, but they not gonna snitch. Okay. It's probably one dude going around who done broke in multiple houses and robbed some elderly man or woman. I ain't no snitch. I ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You can't. It's insane. It's insane, and it's a very warped sense of masculinity with some of these guys. Because I usually hear men talking about this. I'm sorry. I've heard a few women talking about no snitching, and ain't no rat. But a lot of times it's dudes. And it's crazy. It's crazy that you can literally hear one day, you get up Monday and hear somebody complain about the crime in the community. And then on Wednesday, same person complain and say, oh, I'm not a rat. I'm not a snitch. I don't care what I see. I ain't telling nobody. It's sick, man. And these dudes don't know how ungodly they are. I don't know, man. Just my thoughts. But it's fascinating to hear so many dudes with this warped idea of life, waxing poetically about the good old days where people commit crimes and no one would tell and no one would get punished. I don't know. It's just sick. And I will say this. And I'm not just talking about the black community. You got a lot of communities where crime exists like this, man. But you can't protect criminals, man. You cannot make a safe haven for demonic people and then think you're gonna have a thriving community.